Yes. UFC, Abu Dhabi, Nurmagomedov versus Sandhagen. So we talked about the main event. Now we're gonna do a little breakdown of the entire card and what we just saw. Starting with the first fight of the night, which was Cedric Dumas versus Denis Talulin. What did you think of that fight? Considering you had Talulin, didn't you?
No, I had Dumas as well.
You had Dumas
yeah,
as
I had
well?
Dumas. Yeah, I mean, it
fair
went exactly as we saw it. I think Dumas was just too well rounded, done everything. I mean, he could beat him, strike it. He had a very good jab as well, just using his jab, and then just these takedowns and controlling him, and just battered him, man.
Yeah, I
Good
mean,
fight.
I literally had in my notes, Dumas is going to sit on top of him for 3 rounds,
Yeah.
which was close enough.
I mean, that's what he should have done. He probably could have controlled him a bit better, but yeah, I mean, he done what he had to do and just beat him, took one by decision.
He got a little tired in that third round, and Talulin started actually getting some shots off, but
Yeah,
Dumas pretty much did what he had to do
exactly. Yeah,
and got the victory.
yeah.
So the next fight of the night was the very first fight we differed on in terms of prediction. It was Jai Herbert versus Rolando Bedoya.
Yeah, I didn't expect Jai Herbert striking to be so on point, man. And then he just was able to stop what Bedoya had planned, man. Like just with his long shots, just with his long jab and just his boxing. Remember, his boxing was amazing that fight.
He was really good fighting on the back foot.
Yeah. You got to give up to Jai Herbert. That was a brilliant performance to beat the young guy that's coming down a weight as well. There was times where Bedoya was landing as well, but I think Jai Herbert was just kept to the game plan, and I think Bedoya was landing some decent shots as well.
He had a good second round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because Jai Herbert's face was bleeding, man. Yeah. So it was a good fight for Bedoya, but he's on a 3-fight losing streak now, man.
Yeah.
But he's fought some tough guys. You know what I mean? He ain't had fought no journeyman or nothing.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to be ashamed of. He'll just have to fight someone and hopefully he wins the next time, because he's young as well. But Jai Herbert put a very good performance up. I'm glad he won as well.
Yeah, I had Jai Herbert winning this one. I gave him rounds 1 and 3. Bedoya was more active in that second round.
Yeah.
But then his activity just wavered in the third round. I'm not too sure why.
Yeah.
And then Herbert basically just picked him apart in that third round and did what he wanted to do.
Herbert was just doing, especially third round, his boxing was on point, man. Just the way he was bouncing in and out, like just landing these shots. And
I like Herbert, man. I can't wait to see him again as well. But moving on, the next fight of the night was Victoria Dudikova versus Sam Hughes. And well, we both got this one wrong.
Yeah.
We both had Dudikova.
Yeah, I thought, Dudikova was going to come in a bit more. I don't know, she just got out-muscled basically, innit?
She landed a takedown in that first round.
Yeah.
And it looked like she might be able to do something because there was a decent amount of time left.
Yeah.
But she just got really tired in the second round, not even the third round.
She was,
And Hughes was still fresh. She was just peppering her. Landed a couple takedowns as well.
Yeah.
Dudikova was she was terrible.
Yeah, she was, man.
As soon as she was exhausted, that was it. It was done.
I thought she was going to do better than that, but Sam Hughes, you can't blame her, man. She
did what she had to do as well.
Exactly.
As an underdog.
Yeah.
And she took that via a split decision. Someone gave Dudikova, I think it was 30-27.
Yeah.
Absolute shambles, bro. Anyway.
But yeah, I'm glad Sam Hughes won. She deserved it, innit?
Let's move on to the next fight. And this was a good fight. Surprising one for me. Guram Kutateladze versus Jordan Vucenic.
Oh, that was a sick fight.
Wow.
Jordan Vucenic came out, bro, like he's gonna, like he hurt. He had Guram hurt as well first round. He had him hurt.
Did he dropped him, didn't he, in the first round?
Yeah, I think he hurt him with a straight left or something. I think he hurt him. Yeah.
Bear in mind, moving up a weight division, and he fought last week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He fought last week.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, and then he came. Yeah, just for his first fight in UFC, coming from Cage Warriors. Very impressive performance. Was was very impressed. I didn't think he was gonna do that well. I thought Guram was gonna just take him out of there, man. But Guram's experience came in late in the second round, stole the second round, and then just had him the third round. Was just able to use the grappling to his advantage, because he ended with the fight with Vucenic on his. He ended the fight with Vucenic on
Vucenic's back.
Yeah.
But Guram found his range in that second round. He started slipping inside, landing uppercuts, landing big shots, and then he just did pretty much what he wanted to do.
That's what Guram does, isn't it? Like he just starts off so slow, man. Like that cost him a lot of his fights. Like he starts off too slow. But once he found his momentum, yeah, he just had Jordan Vucenic. But bro, there's nothing. Jordan Vucenic had a very good performance.
Yeah.
Very good and very impressive. I'm excited to see him again. Like the other guys in the lightweight division. I don't know if he's gonna go back to featherweight.
I liked him at lightweight.
Yeah,
He carried power
good
at lightweight.
Yeah, he looked good at lightweight, man. To do that against Guram, I don't think he looked I don't think he looked small.
No.
Maybe that's something for him to think about to fight in the lightweight division. But yeah, if he goes back to featherweight, there's loads of killers there, and yeah, I'm excited to see him there, man.
Like Guram is very, very good, and to have that guy as your first opponent, bear in mind,
that's mad.
a lot of people think he beat Gamrot,
Yeah, exactly.
and Gamrot is one of the top guys right now at lightweight.
Yeah,
I think Vucenic, I think he deserves a contract.
Because a lot of people were saying as well that he's gonna come in beating him with his grappling, or whoever was saying that it's gonna be a fight, was expecting Vucenic to come in with his jiu-jitsu and his grappling.
Yeah,
but he didn't. He beat like the rounds. The portion of the fight that he was beating him was all his striking.
I didn't even expect him to be on the front foot.
Yeah.
At the first round, Guram literally landed close to nothing.
Yeah.
Like Vucenic gained Guram's respect from his power after knocking him down.
Very composed striker, very technical. That's what I like. He's so technical and he just looks good doing it, man. So yeah, very impressive him. Guram finally, I'm glad he won as well. He's back winning now. He's lost two. I think he was on a 2-fight losing streak. Yeah, he was, and now he's winning again, man. So yeah, I'm glad to see him. Yeah, because bro, they're very good technical fight, very good technical fight all the way through, and then Guram won it by decision.
It was another fight that we both predicted the same fight. We both thought Guram would get it done.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next fight, we had Shamil Gaziev versus Dontel Mays. I feel sorry for Mays, man. I feel sorry for Mays.
Yeah. It's just
he just got squashed.
Yeah, that's it.
Fight, bro.
Just getting squished the whole time.
He got squashed.
He's getting pushed back, then clinched, and then just dropped onto the ground and just ground upon. Bro, Gaziev's ground upon always sounds so disgusting. Like he lands with so much force on the guy's skull that you just hear through all the commentary and everything.
Yeah, Mays didn't know what to do. As soon as Gaziev had him on the ground and he locked up that leg, it's like he just tried to get up through brute force. As soon as he pushed it up, Gaziev just put his arm over his shoulder and just come back down, man.
Bro.
Don't try it, bro.
Exactly. Bro, but how hard would it be to bloody explode with Gaziev on top of you, bro? What the heck? I would just tap out just because the thought of it, bro. That is long.
Their flabs were just lips in, bro.
Yeah. You see the flabs just molding into each other like
this.
That's mad, yeah.
That
was mad.
We couldn't do anything. But I think we both had Gaziev decision as well, didn't we?
Yeah. But I mean, Gaziev had to done what he had to do. Well, like, I mean, it was just a typical heavyweight fight. I mean, mixed in with a bit of grappling, so...
Tell you what, Dana White must be fuming because after he didn't get nearly enough knockouts from last week's event, he thought, let me just put a heavyweight fight on this card, there's definitely going to be a knockout. There wasn't a knockout either.
If you lot was watching the live stream, you will see our reaction. We was actually happy, bro. I just wanted Dana to be so pissed off that there's no... I wanted the whole fight, every fight to go to decision. Bro, I just wanted to piss off Dana after his last week's nonsense. We might have to cut that video, the live stream up and just upload that as a video, bro. We were so happy.
You're clapping like
we were so happy that there was another decision. I wanted every single fight to go to the decision. So up until then, they was all the decision anyway.
But Shamil Gaziev gets another win.
Good win, deserved it as well.
Great victory, did what he had to do.
Yeah, after bloody and also him going 3 rounds. It's impressive him going, bro, after his last performance.
After he quit on the stool.
Bloody hell, because of his stamina. But even in the second round, when he was coming out second round, his mouth was open. I was thinking, oh my god, it's gonna happen again. But he pushed through and won the round by decision. So done what he had to do, finished the round. He didn't give up. So
let's move on to the next fight. And this fight was Muhammad Yahya versus Kyle Fernandez, and Yahya had a lot of pressure on his shoulders for this fight, and he did not live up to the standard that he was supposed to live up.
What round did it end? First round? Was it the first round or second round?
It was, give me a sec, it was round 1.
Round 1, yeah.
I'll tell you what, those leg kicks from Fernandez.
They were so powerful, man. Yeah, but he didn't even know what to do, bro.
The lumps, man.
Yeah, that was nasty, man. Oh, that was so disgusting. Just them kicks, and then you see the two massive lumps on his leg.
Yeah.
And you could tell you couldn't take them no more. But he's got a good poker face.
He had to keep switching stance.
Yeah. I mean, he only started switching stances later on in the round as well. But he was taking, bro, them kicks were so nasty, them leg kicks. Like, I mean, I picked against Fernandez. I just thought Yahya might come in, home advantage, just land some power shots.
He'll lose 3 rounds, but the UAE judges, they'll give it to him.
I thought he was going to win via robbery. So,
guy couldn't even leave the first round, let alone go
even get.
3
I mean,
rounds,
bro, he's like, if he went for UAE, I'm sure he would get cut from the UFC, bro. This guy's, I don't know, he's probably one of the worst fighters I've seen.
If UFC never went to Abu Dhabi, Muhammad Yahya, he would not be.
No way.
Yeah, he would not be here. He would be in some next amateur promotion.
There's no way.
But Fernandez gained a lot of confidence after he landed those leg kicks.
Yeah.
We saw like him opening up that bladed stance. He was bouncing around, basically doing whatever he wanted to do. And Yahya, when he did switch stance into southpaw, he looked like he didn't know what he was doing.
Bro, if they wanted him to come onto this show, they should. Bro, putting him up against Fernandez, just setting him up, because Fernandez is very good technically.
He's very good on the feet. Remember, we watched the Akise fight. He did very well with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Yahya's not exactly like a great wrestler to be able to nullify Fernandez.
Exactly.
It was a mismatch.
Exactly. It's a mismatch. And then, bro, just leg kicks are nasty. His bloody welts on his leg are disgusting, and he couldn't take no more. It looked like he checked the kick and just dropped. I think he got hit with the overhand right. I'm pretty sure.
It was straight right,
wherever it was, and he just ground and pound, just finished it, man. Yeah, I mean, Fernandez very good. Yeah, very done what you had to do, done it in style. On to the next one.
Yeah, you had a stink of a prediction, though.
Yeah, bro, I just
you relied on politics.
Not even politics. I thought Yahya would have something that he can just push it all the way to the third round and just make it a long, boring fight. Like his versus Trevor Peak. It went third round, didn't it? Yeah, but he lost by decision. Yeah. I thought it would be something similar like that, but I mean, it was just a mad pick, man. I just thought he could somehow do it.
Anyway, moving on to the next fight, and this fight was a good fight. It was Azamat Muzaknov versus Alonzo Menifield. Azamat Muzaknov, it was my first time watching him live. He impressed me. He is very good, man. Especially for that weight division, light heavyweight. Picked his shots brilliantly, creative. He loves that flying knee. And it lands every single time.
Like for me, it wasn't even like these big shots that he was landing. It was just these little small jabs. Where he started off boxing very well, and them little kicks that he would just keep him at range. Like he had the shorter reach, remember? But
4 inches.
4 inches as well. And he was fighting like he's got the longer reach. The way he was able to keep him on the outside was mad. And then he would step in, throw shots, get out of range, and just not get hit. It was just amazing. Menifield was just too slow, bro. He couldn't do with it. He couldn't do with Azamat's movement and his speed.
That's what impressed me the most. His evasiveness.
The
way he would get inside the pocket, land the shots that he wanted to land. And bear in mind, it's not like it was just 1 or 2 shots. He was landing combinations. And then he would jump out of range before Menifield could even land a punch.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, he just had Menifield just guessing the whole fight.
He moves like a bantamweight.
And he looks like Sean O'Malley fighting, bro. Like, his movement is on point. His movement is up there. And like he's a small light heavyweight as well. Crazy that he's a light heavyweight. He don't look it. And I mean, there's a lot of dangerous fights out there for him as well. But I want to see him fight the other guys as well, like the bigger names out there, because he's ranked. Yeah, he's ranked up there now. So
yeah, he was ranked number 14 at the time of the fight.
Oh, and Menifield was 15.
Was 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess he will stay around that anyway. But yeah, I want to see him maybe fight top 10. Ulberg was saying him versus
Carlos Ulberg.
Yeah, Ulberg is a good fight.
Yeah, but I was saying, do you really want to pit those two guys against each other? Because I think those are the two you want to build up as the future of the light heavyweight division.
Maybe I just want to see how he does with like the bigger guys, because he looks so small. But I mean, to be honest, Menifield was quite big as well, and he dealt
wide then.
Like he's a hench.
If you want to put him up against a big guy, you put him up against Johnny Walker.
Damn,
that's
Johnny
the biggest
Walker,
guy.
Bro.
That's the biggest guy.
Got a Pereira, bloody these massive, humongous guys, bro.
But the thing is, he hasn't got that much power.
Do you reckon he could cut to middleweight?
I think if he gets off DC's diet plan,
yeah. That's he's got to use that flubber, get to middleweight, and bro, he will be a problem in middleweight.
He's fast at light heavyweight. Imagine a middleweight.
But what he won, he didn't rely on his physicality. He won in his just technique.
Yeah.
Or maybe and his speed as well, and his just movement and his in and out. Oh man, it was amazing.
Yeah, the knockout was incredible.
Yeah.
It was all
Oh, yeah,
highlight reel stuff, man.
Damn,
Brilliant combination.
Dana's gonna be happy.
Yeah, that shot literally made Manyfield spit his gum shield out.
Yeah,
Gum shield's out, and he still takes 2 bangs while he's on the
Oh
ground.
my god, yeah. Oh,
Chris
crap, that
great
bro,
knockout.
and if you look at that combinations in slow motion, all them shots will land.
Every single one.
He threw like 3 or 4 shots before he got dropped, and all of them land clean, flush on his chin, bro. And then he gets dropped, mad. And then the ref, good stoppage from the ref as well. Didn't let him take any unnecessary punishment.
Should have seen the ref's face once the initial shot
Oh,
landed.
I didn't see it.
Crazy. I was like, yeah, mad. But yeah, Azmat, he stays undefeated. I'd like to see him. He's got Dominic Reyes ranked above him, but I don't think I want to see him
Yeah,
fight.
if they want to build him up, maybe fight Smith.
Anthony
Maybe,
Smith,
but I want to see him just
feed
go
him.
straight up there, man.
Yeah, feed Anthony Smith
I
to
think
him.
he's brilliant.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about him is that he might be a bit too small for that division.
Yeah, not only too small, he doesn't carry the power.
How tall is he? Imagine he's just one of them guys that looks small on camera, bro, but he's actually like 6'5" or something.
Yeah, imagine. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's all we've got to say on that fight. Then, guess we should move
Let's
on.
go to the next one, man.
Right, so moving on to the main card, because that was the headline of prelims.
Yeah,
And the first fight on the main card was Joe Alvarez versus Elvis.
Yeah, another sick fight that we knew it was gonna be bad. Like it's gonna be, I mean, not bad in a good way, but it was a proper good fight.
It was going to be stand-up war.
Striking exchanges was amazing. Striking exchange. Bro, what impressed me is how Alvarez was able to just march forward, and his marching forward and his pressure just put Alvarez off. Not Alvarez, Brenner off. Brenner was like doing so much just to keep him off him, but it was so ineffective
Wasted so much energy.
wasted so much energy. It's just Alvarez was able to just march forward and just defend everything, and not even defend, just like nullify all his shots that he was throwing at him. He was making him move so much to do so little, and he will throw maybe fewer shots, which it looked like, but they were all like crisp and clean, and just you could tell that there was the more damaging shots, and he was just doing that every round.
Yeah, I think just like Azmat, what Alvarez managed to do was pick his shots at the right
Yeah,
time really
yeah,
well. The only thing I'll say about Alvarez is I think at times he was a bit too patient. Like he cut off the cage, and Brenner was right there for the taking. But he still maybe just throw a single shot and then kind of back off. Like I think he could have finished him potentially in the second round or even the end of the first.
Yeah, because
remember he dropped him in the. Did he drop him in the first round? No, I don't think he dropped him in the first round. But I think he could have finished him in that second round, but he was a bit too patient, a bit hesitant to pull the trigger. Brenner was just like a caged animal, like a cornered animal. He had every time he got up against the fence, he would just throw something. Yeah,
that was a hard fight for him though. Yeah, very hard fight.
Brenner.
Technically,
because Alvarez was so big, so long. Every time Brenner tried to land a takedown, Alvarez just used his size to either. Remember that one takedown? Alvarez used the momentum. So he basically rolled alongside Brenner, and they both ended up back on their feet.
Oh yeah, and then I remember he even like one of his takedowns turned it into anaconda choke.
Alvarez. And he had the entire thing locked in. I think it was.
He just couldn't get his legs, so he couldn't finish it.
At the end of the round as well.
So he was just moving around. But that was the way he was able to control the middle of the octagon, just not give an inch to Brenner was impressive, man. I think I want to see him fight against the top guys there as well. Like, I want to see how he does. He fought Arman and just got battered by him. But
Arman the strong.
His like you could see like Brenner didn't go for like the takedowns or fight him on the ground because Alvarez is so dangerous because he throws these submissions from random play. The same with the anaconda choke. Like he's done the same thing.
Spider link.
Yeah. And then third round, he stopped him.
Knocked him out.
Yeah, stopped him. That was nasty, man.
It was coming, that knockout.
It
was just a matter of when.
But I just thought Brenner is tough. I thought he won't be able to stop him, but he got it, man. You could only take so much in it.
Yeah.
It's a good fight.
Yeah.
Dana's gonna be happy with that one.
Yeah, I think I know who's getting the bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna be.
Definitely none of the guys that got the decision.
Yeah, trust.
Watch out, Umaru, Sandhagen don't even get it because none of them stopped each other.
Yeah, trust.
Crazy. Moving on to the next fight, it was Mackenzie Dern versus Lupe Godinez.
It was a very competitive fight. Godinez done a lot better than we thought. And yeah, she done a lot better than we thought, man.
And Mackenzie Dern had a point to prove after, what is it, 2 or 3 losses in a row?
Yeah.
She had to win that fight,
Yeah.
I think.
But it was very close though. It could have gone the other way, I think. But Dern, she done enough. She had I think she threw a few submissions up as well, didn't she?
Yeah, she managed to gain top control as well.
Yeah.
Not that she.
Oh yeah. At the end of round 1, I think, and just won the round. Or was it round 2? Can't remember. But one of them rounds, she done enough. I think just to edge 2 rounds.
She had an attempt at the triangle. Was there an armbar? I think it was an armbar, wasn't it? But she just couldn't get.
Oh, the omoplata, was it? Who went for that? Wasn't it? Who went for the omoplata? No, that was the other Dudikova fight, I think.
No, I'm sure the Mackenzie Dunn went for armbar attempt, but she just couldn't get. She couldn't get the full extension.
Went for the armbar, and then she was on bottom and she still held it. She still had the arm. Yeah,
she just couldn't get the extension.
But she got out of it. But yeah, she threw a couple submissions, so they won the round, able to top control and stuff. Yeah, so I think she done very, very well that fight. It was a very close fight. Could have gone the other way, but yeah, I mean, I'm not I'm not
too bold with that.
Yeah. I mean, so Mackenzie Dern won.
Who do you predict to win that fight? Dern.
I went for Dern.
Yeah, I went for Godinez on that. I could have flipped a coin, to be honest. But it was another prediction that we differed on.
Yeah.
But moving on to the next fight, sad one, man. A man that we may never see again. But then we have to come back and throw his other glove back into the octagon. We got Michael Chiesa versus the only man who would have a semi-retirement announcement. Ferguson.
That's how we saw the fight was gonna go. I mean, bro, this guy's just looking so old every fight. Like he's gonna lose. I feel like anyone in the UFC can beat him now, man.
Yeah.
It's not even that he's 40. His body is so beat up. You could just tell he hasn't got that movement anymore. Like his shoulders ain't moving right. His knees. He's just moving like an old man that's got arthritis.
There was,
that's what he's moving like.
And there was a specific moment I knew he was gonna lose. When he didn't do the knee slide.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's how you knew he was done.
He knew he was gonna pull his ACL, MCL, meniscus, everything if he did it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's an 8 fight losing streak now. Is it 9? 8, innit? Yes, 8. It's so sad to see a legend go out like that, man. But he's still fighting, and then at the end, the main talking part. I mean, he got choked out. Tried to defend against it, but Chiesa was just too strong and just locked out choking and just got him. I mean, we thought it was always gonna go like that anyway. But the main talking point about that fight is that his retirement, man. He took his gloves off and then didn't even retire. He said that he's gonna throw one glove in the ring, one glove on the floor, and then the other one he's gonna take home to think about it with his wife. So really and truly, he didn't retire. That's what every guy before they think about retirement say. You know what I mean? So he hasn't retired.
If you're talking like that, you should just retire, man.
He doesn't even want to retire. This guy is nuts. He was saying that he doesn't want to get let go by the UFC because he's like he doesn't want to fight anywhere else other than the UFC and doesn't want to make the decision difficult for Dana and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think that's why he dropped that madness, bro. I just want to see this guy retire, man. He's a legend. He's made his name. Just retire, man.
Well, with Ferguson, he's one of those guys. He's given so much to the company. Like we talk about Dana White always wanting finishes and fireworks and highlight real fights. Tony Ferguson is that you think of fights where it's just blood pouring from both guys, highlight real finishes, exciting fireworks. Tony Ferguson is that guy. He's given so much to the company. Dana White won't just let him go. Yeah, you know what I mean? If he wants to keep fighting, until he's 50 years old and you flipping dies or something, bro, Dana White's never gonna let him go.
You never know. Dana White's moving a bit mad nowadays, man. But you never know. But yeah, this guy's got to retire. Hopefully, they put him on a big card. And they give him a fight there.
First fight on the prelims.
First fight, or whatever. Or just give him first fight in the main card. And just against a savage that's not even going to punch him. Just choke him out straight away. And then let him retire, man. in front of his American fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you heard that, yeah. Dana White, give Tony Ferguson Hasbullah, yeah? Because he might be able to win that fight. He might just
just give him like someone, man, that's like up and coming or something, and just that's not gonna try hurt him too much. Just let him go out with his like just dignity intact. You know what I mean? Just let him choke him out or something straight away, and then let him retire, man, in front of his American fans in his hometown or something. You know what I mean? Like, just let him do that.
Yeah, but we didn't even really talk about Chiesa. Chiesa basically did what he had to do, what we thought he would do.
Yeah.
I thought he would finish it in the second, but he finished it in the first.
Yeah, I mean, once he got a hold of him, like he was just backing up quite a lot, letting Tony Ferguson throw strikes and whatnot. He was just a bit inactive, and then just went for the takedown, locked in that body triangle straight away on the way down, and just got the choke.
He was just too big, too strong.
Tony Ferguson defended it at first, but then he locked it in after that. Yeah, it's just too big, too strong. And bro, at this point of Tony Ferguson's career, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. But Chiesa had to, did what he had to do. And Ferguson, if that's the last time you did see you fight, thanks for all the great fights that you've given us. But anyway, moving on to the fight that should have been the co-main event, but wasn't. But was great fight, excellent fight,
fantastic fight.
Marlon Chito Vera versus Davison Figueiredo.
Sick
great fight, man.
That was mad. That was very, bro. I like both fighters on that on that fight. Yeah, I mean both of the fighters. I love both of them. But Marlon Vera come out, just Marlon Vera is just too sick. He's just too sick. I think he won the first round, and then I think Chito Vera won the second. It was, and then Chito Vera won the second, and then the third round, Figueiredo won. But in the first round, he was using his grappling, got a couple takedowns, and was able to control him on the ground as well. And then second round, Chito Vera didn't was just sprawling with them takedowns, didn't let him take him down. And then the third round, Figueiredo coming up from flyweight, cracked Marlon Vera and stumbled him, knocked him down, got a knockdown that fight. I'm sure they should score that knockdown. That's mad. With Vera's chin, he was able to drop Vera. Something I don't even believe Sean O'Malley was able to do that. You know what I mean? Even throwing flying knees and everything at this guy, bro. The power that this Figueiredo has must be mad. And especially him looking so smooth as well. Technically, Figueiredo is so good, man. Yeah, that he was able to do that to Marlon Vera. Marlon Vera also looked good as well. So it's unfortunate that Marlon Vera can't start winning again, bro. But no matter what, both fighters had a great fight, and I'm excited to see what's next for both of them, man. Figueiredo maybe fight Sandhagen, like we've said. That'll be a sick fight.
We'll see. But visibly, there was a size and speed difference. Yeah, like Chito looked, quite a lot bigger than Figueiredo. In terms of the speed advantage, I think Chito, if he maybe shaves off all of his hair, then he might be a little faster. But it just didn't matter. During our predictions, we talked about this fight and we said we know Figueiredo is the better martial artist, and we expect him to mix up the wrestling with the striking, which he did.
And it was impressive the way he was able to take him down, man, like a bigger guy, because Chito Vera is a big bantamweight, and he's able to take him down and hold him there as well. So all props to Figueiredo, man. Yeah, great win, fantastic win.
Well, what do you think of?
He's 3-0 in the bantamweight division now. This guy's mad, legend, man, crazy.
What do you think of Figueiredo at this weight class?
Yeah, I think he's small, but his skill and his strength and his power allows him to compete with the big guys. Bro, if he's able to crack Marlon Vera and drop him, then it shows that he's got the power to be in that division, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just going on a tangent, how do you think a fight between Figueiredo and Sandhagen goes, considering you've seen both of them tonight?
Bro, technical, mad. I would love to see that fight. It's going to be one of Dana White's worst nightmares, but it will be a sick technical fight, man.
We've seen both Sandhagen and Figueiredo against Chito now. I'd say Figueiredo probably had the better performance against Chito tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's a mad fight. It's a crazy fight, man.
I think the problem is, Chito's still not active enough. He's not throwing enough.
Chito, the thing with him, he's a savage. He's good, but he's got to come out a bit more aggressive with all his fights because of his style. You know what I mean? He's not like a grappler like that, so he's got to come out more just heavy-handed, man. Yeah. And his record is what was it again? His record is 15-9 in the UFC.
In the UFC, I think it'll be 15-9, 15-10. I think it's 15-9 now.
but he's fought the best of the best in that division. So
Yeah,
it's not
top
like
guys.
it's not like a bad record to have. But he just always comes second best in the top fights, man.
Yeah, this guy. He's a
Yeah.
bridesmaid. He's never the bride. Yeah, but he catches the bouquet every single time. That's how he keeps getting into the best
Yeah,
fights.
he's a savage, man.
Yeah.
You gotta love Chito Vera, man. But sick fight. What a sick fight. What a good technical fight. Like, bro, they both impressed me.
Bantamweight becomes even more stacked.
Bantamweight
with
is
Figueiredo.
mad, bro. That fight and then the main event was crazy.
Yeah.
That fight, oh man, like,
Yeah.
them two fights are mad. The two bantamweight fights on the main event were crazy, man. Like, it's mad, man. Like, Chito Vera impressed me with his ability to stay in there with Figueiredo, and Figueiredo what he was able to do to Marlon Vera, especially coming up weight and being now 3-0 and beating some good guys in bantamweight. I mean,
Rob Font,
yeah,
Cody
Rob
Garbrandt,
Font,
now Chito Vera.
bro. He's beating like some good guys in bantamweight. It's not like he's just beating like the bums. Got to be ranked up there. He's got to.
Chito was ranked number 4.
Yeah, maybe his next fight with Sandhagen for like the next title eliminator. Maybe,
That'll be a good fight as well.
Yeah, after Umar fights, whoever wins out of Merab and Sean O'Malley. But yeah,
But then on the sidelines, you still got guys like Song Yadong still waiting there as well.
Yeah,
Petr Yan.
Oh my god, Petr Yan.
Some top fighters in that division.
Cejudo as well, bro.
Cejudo.
Cejudo is not top 10, but he's still up there. I mean, like,
Cejudo is calling out Brandon Moreno. Brandon Moreno's taking a break.
Man's
Yeah. Come on,
Cejudo, man. You got Merab in there. You got, oh my god, you got so many guys that
Even if you look outside the top 10, you got Kyler, the Matrix Phillips. You know, you got good fight.
Talbot.
Jonathan Martinez, yeah,
You
man.
got Talbot,
The pole dancer.
Yeah,
There's some top guys there. But
crazy.
let's move on to what was the co-main event of the evening, and that was Sharaputdin Magomedov versus Michal Oleksiejczuk.
Yeah, that was it was an impressive performance from Sharaputdin. I mean, it was good. He kept him on the outside.
He did what we expected him to do
Against the boxer, especially. He kept him on the outside. I think he took a couple good shots as well from Michal
Oleksiejczuk. Polish power.
Polish power. He took some good shots against him, man. And
he landed that clean elbow which cut. Oleksiejczuk.
that was a very nice.
It was above his eye. He had blood gushing down his eye for the rest of the fight.
His kicks, he was doing very good with the kicks, keeping them at range, just very fast, very technical, very like just some light kicks, just mixing them up as well. Just the teeps and the side kicks, and through good elbows. He was using his Muay Thai brilliant. Even the clinch, he was doing good in the clinch.
Yep.
But it's just with him, I'm worried when he gets like a decent all-rounded opponent, man, or even just a grappler, like a decent grappler. When he goes up against a grappler, because even he took him down. You know what I mean? He what was it? The second round, I think it was. The second round
took him down.
He took him down and had his back at the end of the round. Lucky for him, it was right at the end of the round. So nothing much happened. But it's just like if he's able to take you down and hold you, man, it's concerning. You know what I mean?
What I liked about Sharaputdin this fight is that he started mixing in elbows and knees. So he's adding, and obviously we talked about his kicks, but he threw some good shots with his punches this time, this fight.
Yeah, in the third round, I think he came out throwing some good punches.
Yeah. So he's adding a few more tools to his arsenal here and there. He just really needs to improve his wrestling, man. Even if it's not his offensive wrestling, just defensive wrestling, because in middleweight, there are some really, really good offensive wrestlers.
Yeah.
Not even a top wrestler, just an all-rounded guy. Say like Marvin Vettori would do really, really well against him.
Yeah, I think Marvin Vettori kills him.
Would just take him down, smash him.
I think it's an easy fight for him. I feel like I don't know why they're still trying to hype this guy up so much. I understand keep him on the card, but I mean there's so many like obvious flaws in his game that he's not gonna be up there with the best.
Yeah.
Unless he starts changing things around. He's quite young. I think he's 29 or 30, isn't it? So he's got time to work on his ground game, which he needs to. I mean, forget his kicks, he's just got to work on his ground game, man, and just work on his takedown defense. Because bro, he's not gonna get very far without that. You know what I mean, and you can see like he was being taken down. He was being taken down. The same thing. He would try to land him like elbows at the top of his head
without much resistance.
Yeah, man. He just gets
It's if because obviously Oleksiejczuk is a boxer.
Exactly.
He's not a wrestler, and he pretty much took Sharaputdin down at will.
Exactly. But it's good. But he did impress me. He did win that fight comfortably, I think. he just got to go and train with the Dagestanis, bro. You know what I mean? Why didn't he just go join like Habib and that?
He's on the wrong side of Russia.
Yeah, like why is he trying to?
He's on that side with
thing, like
the kickboxers and the Muay Thai guys, and that he needs to be going to the
go
mountains
there,
and
do
learn
a
how to
whole
wrestle.
training camp with them. Because I mean, look at what they was able to do with Umar today. I mean, amazing. So like, he just got to go there and just hold, like from now on until his next fight, just work on his takedown defense. His wrestling, attacking, offensive wrestling ain't gonna be as good as certain guys, but he can work. He can, like, if he learns his takedown defense now and learns his defensive wrestling and just mix in a bit of his offensive wrestling, he could do good against them middleweights, man. Like, who is there in middleweight? Obviously DDP, bro. DDP is gonna kill him. I mean, once he gets ranked, they're the top guys.
The top guys, like if you look outside the top 10, you've got guys like Anthony Hernandez, Michal Pereira.
Oh, Pereira.
That would probably be a good fight.
Yeah, I would want to see him next, because that will give him some adversity here as well. You know what I mean, I want to see that fight.
That fight could be fireworks.
But yeah, I think he's just getting hyped up way too much. He shouldn't have been the co-main event. You know what I mean? When you had Marlon Vera versus Figueiredo, and like the main event is a bantamweight fight. You know what I mean? And them two, whoever wins out, them two fight can potentially fight each other. Like, I don't know why that fight was main event. Like, bro, if that guy Abu Dhabi fans know anything about MMA, they would want the Marlon Vera versus Figueiredo as the co-main event.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, it was a good card. He done what he had to do and won it. It's just we're worried about his future. That's it.
Yeah. Instead of going to Dagestan, he's going over to Hollywood, and this guy's making Hollywood movies as the main villain.
If he's focusing on these movies now, he's got so much to learn. He can't be wasting time making movies.
He's still 30, man, going into his prime.
Yeah,
he's making Hollywood movies.
He can
like doing it like The Rock. Stinks, man.
Yeah, he can. He's got not a lot of potential. It doesn't look like he has, but he's got. If he wants to do good in the UFC, he's got so much to learn, bro. He can't be wasting time doing bloody movies.
Another thing,
he's got to just focus on his grappling from now on.
Yeah, but
and he's got so much access to sick training. You know what I mean?
Facilities.
Yeah, like in Dagestan, he didn't even have to lose his. He didn't even have to leave his own country, bro. And if he's not taking advantage of that, then boy, he's not gonna get very far in the UFC.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think even if it's not a wrestler, if it's a pressure fighter, because remember, every single fight we've seen of Sharaputdin, he's the number 2 back up against the cage.
Oh yeah,
circling away from that power hand, throwing those kicks. If he fights someone who can cut off the cage and not respect his power, then I think it will be.
You're saying someone like Rodriguez, isn't it?
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, that'll be another good fight.
Gregory Rodriguez.
Yeah. Or even Christian Leroy Duncan, I think will beat him. That'll be a mad fight.
That'll be a good fight.
I think they should make that fight, you know.
I think if you put him up against Gregory Rodriguez, you've just killed one of the guys that you're trying to build to be up and comer.
They're middleweights. Yeah. Bro, that'll be a mad fight. Gregory Rodriguez will absolutely destroy Sharaputdin. Yeah, he'll destroy him. 100%. But a good sick fight, if they know one's a good striking fight, Christian Leroy Duncan. But I think Christian Leroy Duncan beats him because they're gonna strike, and you see Sharaputdin, he backs himself up against the cage, and much. Christian Leroy Duncan likes that clinch up against the cage, and he throws elbows from there, knees up there,
unorthodox shots.
Yeah. So I think that's what's gonna happen all day. He's just gonna back himself up. Christian Leroy Duncan's gonna go for that body lock up against the cage and just throw these shots all day, and then they're gonna break, throw them kicks. Like they'll be both throwing mad kicks, so that'll be a sick fight. I think that's a good fight for Sharaputdin next. Yeah, that's a good fight.
Right,
that's a good fight. Yeah, and then obviously we had the main event. The main event was a banger, but we made a separate video on that, so check that one out.
Yeah, so I mean that's the breakdown of the entire card. I think it was a good card.
Yeah.
For fight night as well, it's a good card, man. Good fights on there. Yeah. The main event and the fight that should have been co-main event. Yeah. Great fights, man. Top fights on there.
Sick fights. Oh man, that was like, especially the main event and the Figueiredo. Bro, them fights were amazing, man. Damn, like, bro, forget
even the Azamat as well.
Yeah,
Vucenic. There was some great performances on that card.
Yeah, showed some mad skill, man. Like Dana White will be happy he got his knockouts at the end. We was hoping all the fights go to decision because there was early on in the prelims they were all going to decision. Was hoping all of them do, but I mean, couple knockouts, good, bro. that main event, it still got me gobsmacked, bro. That was
that's the other video. That's the
amazing fight.
other video. Yeah.
That was amazing.
That
That just the oh man, that was one of the best fights I've seen, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Crazy
Well,
how technical that was. But yeah, that's it, man.
that's that for that video, and catch us next week where we'll be covering the next fight night: Spivak versus who's it? Tybura. Heavyweight bout, and you know what we think about heavyweight fights. But
Heavyweight fights are basically women's bantamweight. It's the same
yeah,
comparison.
stinks, man.
But yeah,
Anyway,
that's it,
that's
man.
that from us.